Hey, how you doing out there? I hope everybody's good. It's Sunday, a day after that horrible execution that we've had to witness, that was recorded yesterday. And I did a video yesterday right when it happened on it because it was just horrifying. And I'm just kind of doing a follow-up just because I'm still bothered. I mean, this whole thing is more than a concern at this point. And I don't know what bothers me more, the execution that we witnessed or the fact that our elected leaders are just brazenly lying on media outlets about how and what happened. And I mean, I've seen a couple of them where, okay, they have the elected official on there and then the video on a split screen, and you can watch it in real time as they describe what happened. And they're describing exactly the opposite thing that's on the fucking video. I don't. Who's believing that? Are the people that believe that? Do you have a blindfold on? The video's right there, and it's just making me crazy. There's not enough pushback in our media on what's going on. So being gaslit, Jesus, that's an understatement at this point. But you know. It's really a concern. The size and scope of ICE, their budget is $29 billion a year. They're one of the larger militaries on the planet. So they've got pretty much unlimited resources. They're bigger than the FBI, the DEA, and the ATF combined. So in Minneapolis alone, I think there's 22,000 agents. They all have a $240 day per diem, plus whatever they're getting paid, plus their $50,000 signing bonus, and by the way, who's paying it? You guessed it, Mr. and Mrs. Taxpayer. We're paying it. So let me get this straight. So we're paying a Gestapo army to attack us, because that's what's going on at this point. Are you all right with that? Because this is just insane. So I've heard a lot of arguments of these people just twisting themselves into knots, trying to justify it. They go to the gun thing. The guy was packing a gun. Well, I think a lot of the Republican Party not long ago, they were fighting for, open carry. And fact is, a lot of them suggested we should all be packing guns, all of us, to stand up to this tyrannical government, which, by the way, is what we have now. And that I've also heard that, we shouldn't be there. Don't go there. Just stay away. But we have the right to observe. Otherwise, there's a difference between permission and rights. If you're going there because we have permission, by definition, that's an authoritative figure giving you permission to do something. That's not the country we live in, or we didn't used to live in. But that more and more, that seems to be, their rationale for justifying all of this. And when they're saying don't mess with ICE, don't mess with, and I'm respectful to people. Like if a cop pulls me over, I'm pretty much yes or no, sir. I'm not gonna start lipping off. That's not gonna get you anywhere. But a lot of these people that are protesting, they're not all of them. This guy wasn't fucking with him. He was trying to help a fellow protester, a poor woman that had got pepper sprayed and shoved to the ground. And for him to be there, you're saying just the fact that he's there, that he deserves this? What is that? The guy's a nurse, for Christ's sakes. It's in his blood, it's in his DNA, I would assume, to help people. And that's all he was doing, is just trying to help this poor lady that these bully thugs were picking on. So he he had a gun, but he could carry one, which last week you guys were all about that, right? But now suddenly, he had a gun, so he deserved to be executed, right? Plus, he didn't even have the damn thing in his hand. He had a cell phone in his hand. They took the gun and then executed him. None of this is up for debate. You can just watch the video and see it. And the people that are saying, no, that's not the way it went down, I don't even know how to respond to that. I mean, it's video. It's just plain as day. So, I wish none of this had happened, but it still bothers me, and it's going to be interesting to see how this turns out. But it looks like neither side is going to back down. People in Minnesota are rightfully protesting. I don't blame them. And, I want to keep things peaceful too. But ICE, they're not going by the laws at all. They're breaking into people's houses. Obviously just, if you disagree with them, in their world, they have the right to kick the shit out of you. That's not constitutional. That's not who we are or who we were. I don't know where we're at now. But anyway, I'm just another voice that's outraged by this thing, and I'd like to hear what you guys think, because this is a very extreme situation we're in, and it could mean losing the country. So post a comment or something, or how about giving me a like or whatever. But anyway, hope you have a good day. I'll talk to you soon.